Whenever the internet starts buzzing about some supposed tension between Brandy and Beyoncé, the conversation almost always spirals into confusion. People mix up timelines, twist details, and exaggerate things for entertainment. Fans love drama more than accuracy. That's just the truth. We actually care about presenting the full picture, not the distorted one. And once we dug deep into their history, we realized something surprising. These recent claims that Beyoncé doesn't rock with Brandy aren't fresh rumors at all. Their story goes way back, honestly further back than LeBron's hairline jokes. To get the full context, we have to rewind all the way to February 2009. Brandy sat down for an interview with That Grape Juice, and during the conversation, she was asked which R&B artists of that time inspired her musically and creatively. Brandy didn't stutter or hesitate. She immediately mentioned Beyoncé with genuine admiration. She praised everything from Beyoncé's vocal strength to her stage presence. Brandy called her one of the greatest performers of their era and talked about her artistry with so much respect. She didn't stop there. She also shouted out Rihanna, Mary J. Blige, Alicia Keys, and Jasmine Sullivan. But when she spoke about Beyoncé, it was clear she held a special appreciation for her voice and her ability to command a stage. A few months later, Brandy doubled down publicly. She uploaded a Music Monday tribute where she hyped Beyoncé's performance of Resentment. Brandy didn't sugarcoat her feelings. She called Beyoncé a bad bob and joked that Beyoncé's harmonies were so good they made her want to throw her entire iPod in the trash. So, from everything the public could see at the time, Brandy was not just supportive, she was a clear fan, openly giving Beyoncé her flowers whenever she had the chance. Then we jump ahead to March 2013, when Beyoncé dropped Bow Down. In the track, she boldly reminds everyone who's on top, declaring her throne with the line, "Coming down. I'm coming down to forget it on the ground." Now, normally, Beyoncé keeps a pretty calm and reserved public image. She's known for being humble, staying quiet unless necessary, and rarely addressing controversy head-on. But when she released that song, she stepped out with a completely different energy. She was talking her ish, and she wasn't shy about it. A lot of listeners didn't know how to handle that shift. Many people criticized the tone and the lyrics, saying it felt aggressive or out of character. So, when the GOOD website asked Brandy what she thought about all the backlash Beyoncé was getting, Brandy didn't hesitate to defend her. She explained that art is freedom, and artists should always be able to express themselves however they feel without being boxed in by public expectations. Brandy made it clear she respected Beyoncé's right to create what inspired her. But then came the question that stirred up trouble. When the interviewer directly asked if she liked the song itself, Brandy answered honestly, "I don't love the song, but I love Beyoncé. I just have to be honest." That tiny moment, a simple, respectful opinion, got chopped up, reposted, misinterpreted, and twisted until it started fueling unnecessary drama. People ignored the part where she defended Beyoncé and focused only on her mild critique, turning it into the beginning of a so-called feud. Things escalated even more in December 2016. Songwriter Tyan Christian, better known as TC, spoke publicly about his past working relationship with Brandy. According to him, a few of Brandy's cryptic social media posts were actually aimed at him. He claimed that the tension between them grew after he took a picture with Beyoncé, and he felt that Brandy wasn't thrilled about his closeness to her. He also mentioned that his work with Tamar Braxton might have added to the strain, and the second Beyoncé's name entered that conversation, the internet ran wild. People instantly jumped to conclusions, insisting Brandy must have some deep-rooted jealousy toward Beyoncé, even though there was no real evidence to support that. Eventually, Brandy tried to silence the noise. She posted a picture of her Brandy Barbie standing beside Beyoncé's doll, pairing it with a heartfelt message about healing, spirituality, and the emotional growth she had been going through. It was her attempt to shut down the negativity and remind people that the narrative being pushed online wasn't the truth. Brandy opened up in a way that was incredibly heartfelt. She spoke about battling depression, moments of feeling lost, and how much she had grown into understanding her own purpose and self-worth. She even took the time to apologize for any times her own pain might have unintentionally hurt others. She emphasized that she carries unconditional love within her, a love she wants to channel toward healing. Importantly, Brandy made it clear that she still has nothing but love and respect for Beyoncé. She even gave a shout-out to Beyoncé's sister, Solange, who had previously defended Brandy when critics disrespected her 211 album. This post should have been a moment of calm and closure, a chance for people to see Brandy's sincerity, but not everyone was willing to accept it. Some members of the Hive treated her words like a mere distraction, dismissing the genuine expression of growth and peace. Fast forward to September 2023, and Brandy once again proved there was no bad blood. She publicly confirmed she had zero tension with Beyoncé after attending the Renaissance World Tour with her daughter. She shared joyful photos from their night out and thanked her daughter for making the experience possible. The energy in those posts was pure sweetness, a perfect mix of mother-daughter bonding and affectionate vibes. By all appearances, any rumors should have ended there. But of course, that's not how the internet works. Enter December 2025, when Brandy's brother Ray J decided to take on the role of Chief Chaos Officer. And honestly, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all, honey. Reports suggest that Beyoncé and Jay-Z had attended several dates of the Boy Is Mine tour, which featured Brandy, Monica, Kelly Rowland, and others. Fans shared backstage photos of Beyoncé hanging out with Monica and Patti Leal, but conspicuously, none of the pictures showed her with Brandy. That's when Ray J jumped online, buzzing with energy like he'd had 5 cups of espresso, ready to stir up the narrative once again. Ray J went full energy mode online. He claimed that Beyoncé and Jay-Z never even stopped by Brandy's dressing room during the tour. Looking genuinely puzzled and fired up, he expressed that they had failed to show Brandy the love she deserved. He even admitted something important. Brandy didn't know he was filming the video, and he fully expected she might be upset about it. Of course, the internet erupted immediately. Some fans praised Ray J, saying he was standing up for his sister. Others rolled their eyes, insisting he was stirring up unnecessary drama for attention. The conversation exploded, and Ray J was trending like wildfire. Things took another turn when Brandy's Instagram account seemingly chimed in. A comment appeared under a Beyoncé fan page, pleading for Beyoncé to take a photo with Brandy, claiming it would go viral. The message felt off, awkward, and desperate, and the internet, as always, rushed to diagnose Brandy like they had PhDs in psychology. Thankfully, the situation was quickly clarified. Ray J's team confirmed that Brandy's account had been hacked, and the comment was not hers. With that mess settled, it became clear that none of these events actually pointed to any real beef between Brandy and Beyoncé. If anything, it painted a picture of one-sided admiration, Brandy consistently praising Beyoncé, while Beyoncé mostly stayed quiet. Then, the internet caught wind of a backstage video from the Boy Is Mine tour. In the clip, Beyoncé is seen walking backstage while a man tells people to step aside. Brandy is making her way through, and Beyoncé appears to duck and dodge as she moves past. Many viewers immediately interpreted it as Beyoncé avoiding any interaction with Brandy, and as usual, speculation ran wild. Over the years, Brandy has found herself caught up in a few industry conflicts, and that's made some fans convinced that tension just seems to follow her, even when she isn't trying to create any. When you take a step back and look at the full timeline of the alleged Beyoncé-Brandy feud, it becomes clear that while some of the tension has been blown way out of proportion, it's not entirely imaginary. The only publicly documented moment that even hinted at a little friction was when Brandy admitted she didn't love Bow Down. Some fans interpret that tiny comment as a quiet shift in energy between her and Beyoncé. Beyond that, though, we have no way of knowing what conversations they might have had behind the scenes, if any. Whispers in the industry added another layer to the story. Some claimed that Brandy and Beyoncé's longtime friend and Destiny's Child bandmate, Kelly Rowland, were once very close, until Brandy supposedly tried to warn Kelly about the Knowles family. No one involved has ever confirmed this story, yet these scattered moments were enough to create smoke, giving fans something to fan into a flame. Meanwhile, Beyoncé remained focused, private, and silent, while Brandy continued to give honest interviews that occasionally fueled speculation. Despite the rumors, both of their careers never suffered a single setback. But the public has always been drawn to the idea of powerful Black women clashing behind the scenes. Beyoncé, as always, is a master at controlling the energy in any room she enters. She knows how to shut down a rumor without ever saying a word. So honestly, it wouldn't shock anyone if she showed up at another stop on the Boy Is Mine tour, wrapped her arm around Brandy for a quick photo, and sent the internet into another frenzy, trying once again to rewrite the story they've been convinced of for years. If you enjoyed this deep dive, Make sure to let us know down below, and thanks so much for watching.